Happy Monday,
Happy
everyone.
Monday. Hey. Happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday.
What are you having there?
A vanilla chai tea latte.
Oh.
It's my go-to coffee. I don't think it's coffee, but yeah.
That sounds good. Vanilla, latte, chai, tea, coffee.
Yes.
Or whatever it is.
So if you ever come to the office and are wondering, this is it.
Yeah. So you, listen up. If you're a title rep, escrow rep, not a lender, we don't accept lenders. Anybody else and you want to come into the office, this is what you need to bring the girl right here.
Vanilla chai tea latte.
Okay.
Hot.
Extra hot.
I'm
Okay,
a
get it
hot
right.
person.
So how are you today?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. We hosted an open house last Friday and Saturday for one of my listings, and we're actually going to be writing up an offer already. So,
I like that.
yes, absolutely. Had a closing also for one of my first-time home buyers, and we got in a few other leads. Plus, I'm signing a couple more listings.
Nice. That's exciting. Business is
Yeah.
good. Well, you looked at the market. I know a lot of people right now, it seems like we keep repeating the same thing because literally the same thing keeps happening every week.
Well, I think every Monday when we have our videos, you know, interest rates is the most important thing that most people in this market want to know. Although we are very payment centric and we really try to gear our viewers here to focus on how much can you actually afford, because the importance of buying a home here in San Diego is you got to understand the rules of the game. Working with real estate professionals like ourselves who understand that if you want to get a single family detached home, you've got to start with a home that may not be the most desirable, such as a condo or a townhome. Or if you're looking to live in La Jolla and you want to live a luxurious life and you know, you're probably not making the annual income that you need to afford a very nice property in La Jolla. La Jolla condos right now, you know, they're anywhere between $400,000 to $500,000. And that's, I know it's for a studio, it's very small, but it's La Jolla.
Yeah, it's a zip code. It's an area. I mean, that is not bad when you think about it, right? If you want to live in an area like La Jolla, it's like you can get in.
Yes, and what I really want to emphasize is that we are living in one of the most desirable cities in the nation.
Yeah.
In the nation. And for our military first-time home buyers who have access to the best loan product right now in the world, for our veterans who are sacrificing to serve, I think it's really important to get in the game as early as you can. I just had a conversation with one of my friends, clients, shout out to you know who you are. Thank you for watching. He retired as a captain in the Navy. He owns a property in Las Vegas and he owns a property here in Chula Vista.
Okay.
And he Airbnbs his property in Las Vegas, and it is, I mean, his property is it has an infinity pool. It's very luxurious, and if you were to put his property here in San Diego, it's probably worth over $10-15 million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Must be a really nice property.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And so to put things into perspective, right? He didn't just get that, and he built it from the ground up, by the way. And he didn't just get that property off of, you know, his first time using his VA loan.
Right.
He had to build to get to that level of success. And having to travel back and forth just to maintain it, I mean, what a privilege to travel on your own time for free, having the flexibility to move without any type of restraints. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that's what financial freedom is.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, having to educate a lot of our consumers, especially military home buyers who have access to a product to buy a home with literally $0, zip, nada, nothing into a home.
Make sure you put zero, sip, nada, nothing.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's a great product.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But you know what I find extremely phenomenal is that when you have conversations with first-time home buyers who aren't able to see long-term in their future, it's very hard for them to make a decision to get into the game. And then when I have conversations with a lot of our viewers, because I know you're watching, who have utilized their VA benefit, and you speak to them now 10 years, 15 years, 20 years later after they made their first purchase and never sold, that's when I'm like, oh my God. Like, if you're going to get into the real estate game, you've got to be in it for the long run.
Yes.
And you've got to be very long-term focused. Because if you're only buying houses for the sake of a short-term return on investment, maybe, you know, unless you're an investor and have loads of cash and deep pockets and are looking to remodel a property and then sell it retail to get a return on investment for short-term gains, I mean, that's probably the best way you're going to maximize your purchasing power, if anything. But other than that, I mean, I'm all about long-term focused and getting in the game as early as you can to build that generational wealth.
So listen up, everybody out there. Your first home may not be your dream home. And it's really about getting into the game. And if you're going to wait till you can afford that dream home, you're going to lose a lot of equity and it's going to cost you way more. So you should get in now, get into what you can afford today, and start building equities and get into the game sooner than later. Because the people that have done it sooner, they have a ton of equity. They have cash flow from properties they own, they held, right? Because that's a long-term game. Buy properties, hold them, let them produce income for you so that you can retire and you can have income coming from your properties and you can enjoy your later years in life.
Now, I will say this for our first-time home buyers who are watching, because I know you are, and thank you so much for subscribing and liking. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please, and if you haven't done so already, please do us a favor. Please subscribe to our channel, to both of our channels. Show us some love. Help us understand what you're going through so that way we can schedule a time to sit down with you and actually map out a detailed plan that's tailored to your wants, goals, and dreams. With that being said, I want to also say that for first-time home buyers who may not be really ready, because I also understand, we also understand the emotional roller coaster behind buying a house. I know that it's a big decision, especially for a 24-year-old, for example, right? And if you are in the military and you're thinking, well, I don't even know if I'm going to be here for the long run. I'm just looking to get into housing. I mean, the number one thing you could do is rent out your property once you find out that you're PCSing. And number two, if you, let's just say, you purchase a property, you PCS, and there's not enough equity, right? I'm working with clients right now where we had a situation that they didn't have enough equity, they PCS, and now they're relocating. They don't have enough funds to bring cash to close. They're a veteran. They came in with $0 money, and now they're having to exit the market. What do you have to do then? Well, this is where real estate professionals like ourselves who have had extensive amount of experiences in creative financing. Now, I, for one, invest into real estate solutions where a homeowner is finding themselves in a distressed moment. For example, job relocation or a divorce or a loss of job, or a family member has just passed away, whatever the case may be. If you're looking to sell in this market right now, it is tough. It is very, very competitive. But I can honestly say, according to the data, more than 75% of real estate agents in our nation right now did not sell one single home.
That's crazy, but I believe it.
And would you believe this? 95% of the agents who are here in San Diego County sold none.
That is almost impossible to believe. 95%. Wow.
95%. I did the math, and the only 5% where it came up to was about 3,500 agents here in San Diego County are actually top producers.
That is a really low number, but it doesn't surprise me. There's not a lot of inventory, right? It's a very competitive market, and there's a lot of real estate agents. And when you're out there looking for somebody to hire to represent you, it's really hard to tell. Like, you won't be able to tell because you hear that fake it till you make it, and you may be hiring somebody with no experience, doesn't have the connections, a network, because they're not closing deals. And to build a network, you have to be out there doing transactions. So you got to be real careful if you're looking to hire an agent. You got to make sure you have the right representation, especially today with the way the market is. You can't afford to hire somebody to list your home that doesn't have the experience or the network to be able to get your home sold quickly.
Exactly. And, here at the Boss Babbins Group, working together as a team, for example, if we get calls anytime on one of our listings, and who are ready to get pre-approved, the beautiful thing that I love about working with us is that we're ready. You give us a call, we're ready to pre-approve you right then and there. If you're looking to find out, what you can actually afford, and you're out there shopping open houses, you're unrepresented, you don't have an agent, but you're just curious in finding out, what exactly is your purchasing power, give us a call. It doesn't hurt to get a soft pull, or if you're actually serious about buying a home in this market, we walk you through every step of the way, and we make the transaction seamless. So I think that's one of the great things about working with us, is that our communication is above par.
Yeah.
I think we definitely set the standard, if not beyond, when it comes to helping out our clients, especially those who are just curious.
I agree. You know where to call us. We'll put our information down below. Send us a message. We'd love to help you.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a great day.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for watching.